It should be recording right now. So let me just give you a warm welcome, guys. Welcome to AMA Central. We're going to have a very lovely time today with our guys from Meta Players. It is a very, very in-depth developed project. This is not one of these projects that come in and aim for something to, the future, but it is one of those projects that comes with something to present and in their hands already, okay, which is great. What's happening with this project? Pre-sale is going to be open, pink sale, in how long, Chris? 2 hours from now, is it?
It's 1900 UTC, so I actually live in Spain, so I think so that's for anyone in the UK is 7 p.m.
Don't tell me you live in Spain. Where do you live?
I live in the south of Spain in Marbella, so on the Costa del Sol.
No way. I was there last week. I live in Alicante. We're very close, actually.
You live in Spain?
Yeah.
¿Habla español?
Yo hablo español perfecto, nativo. Seguro que mejor que tú.
You're actually fluent, I can tell already. I'm not fluent, man. I went to an English school here, so I learned a bit of Spanish.
That's good, mate. That's good. I mean, life in Spain is very nice. I mean, when you get used to the weather, when you get used to the people and everything, it's pretty addictive, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure, man. I'd never go back to the UK just to visit family and that sort of stuff. So I haven't actually been back to the UK because of COVID for like 3-4 years. So yeah, I don't really miss anything apart from my family. Obviously, I've got a niece that I haven't met. So apart from that, that's it really.
100%. Yeah, I agree. So yeah, I live in Alicante. We're not that far. I'm in the.
I know Alicante.
Oh, you
I
know
drove
Alicante.
through it actually the other day. I went to the Man United game in Villarreal, which is near Barcelona.
Okay.
We drove through Alicante. Yeah, so yeah, I know Alicante. I know lots of people who go there. Yeah,
it's close to Benidorm as well. You must know Benidorm.
Yeah, of course, man.
Las Vegas in Spain. So, anyways, now let's get into content. We'll talk about that in another time. No worries. Anyways, welcome to Meta Players. Really strong project, as I said. Chris is going to be the main speaker from the team today. I want to know everything, Chris. Honestly, I want to start with the team. I want to start with your professional background, not only yours but also the team's. And I want to go on to just covering the technical aspects of the token as well. So let's start with the team background.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So my name's Chris. I've been in real life before. I was doing crypto in this space, the BSC space.
Chris, you're covering your mic, I think, or some.
Okay. Hang on. Do you know what? I think it's actually my laptop. I'm going to move on to my phone. It happened yesterday. Hang on 1 minute.
Sweet. Yeah. No problem.
Let me just quickly switch over to my phone. I'm not sure because it was happening a bit yesterday. Hang on. AMA Central. Okay. Here we go. Right. I'm just quickly moving onto my phone. Okay. I'm back.
Mate, we can hear you very well. Yeah. No worries.
Perfect. Okay. So I'm on my phone now, guys. So yeah, anyway, my name's Chris, guys. Lots of people know me from the BSC space. I've been doing marketing for quite some time now in the BSC. And before I was doing this, I was doing sales in real life and, marketing. So I'm from this sort of background in real life. Obviously, I do this full time now, which is super cool. I can work from where I want. And I really enjoy doing this more than, getting up and doing a 9 to 5. So my sort of background's, all my life's been in marketing and sales.
Good. What about the rest of the team? What's the rest of the team in charge of? What's their background? How confident can we be about the business professionalism? It is very important to know someone and what that person's been doing in order to gain trust in terms of business growth.
So Ben's not here, so I'll speak on Ben's behalf, and then Dom can speak. Bear in mind, Dom does speak English, but it's not his native language. He is Hungarian, so just bear that in mind. So Ben's not here, so I'll answer for him. So Ben, Dom, and there's Robin and a few other owners of the Gamerland. This is the venue you're going to see in a minute. Obviously very switched on, clever guys. So they built the Gamerland venue a couple of years ago now. And obviously this is turning over millions of dollars every year. They're hosting tournaments worth, in the millions. And they've also got, on top of that, they've got a separate platform called esportmanager.com, which some of you guys might actually use. It's got 5,000 monthly users, and that's been in beta stage since, I believe, February or April. So guys, you know, they've already got, you know, 2 functioning, profitable businesses beforehand, which is very rare in the crypto space, especially in the BSE space. You know, we're not coming to you with promises. We're coming to you with 2 businesses that are already sort of, you know, turning over profits. And as you can see by the arena, and even if you want to go onto YouTube and check out the Gamer Lounge, there's massive tournaments sponsored. You know, we've got sponsors on board, which you'll see in the arena. We've got Samsung. You'll see a Samsung stage in the arena. They've left, you know, loads of, you know, devices and stuff to play with. We've got a Red Bull corner in the arena, as well as Coca-Cola hosted the World of Warcraft tournament, I think 3 or 4 weeks ago. So these are actually, you know, billion-dollar companies that everyone in this chat, you know, has heard of. You know, Red Bull, Samsung, and Coca-Cola. You know, and who's not heard of them? So these are massive sponsors already, already sponsoring us before we've launched. And then there's obviously, you know, esports is getting bigger and bigger. So they're in talks with other people at the moment. Obviously, these are, you know, billion-dollar companies. So, you know, we can't really disclose that. And there's obviously agreements and contracts that need to be signed. So as and when we partner with new people, we will release that news. But to have sponsors as big as, you know, Red Bull, Samsung, Coca-Cola, etc., in the BSC project and, you know, just in crypto in general is sort of quite big news, you know.
That was so good. Yep, 100%. I feel like you already start from a very high point. You're already starting from top of the skyscraper, kind of, yeah.
Yep.
You're going to have to build higher, which is going to be difficult, honestly. I feel like sometimes when you start so high and you give such high expectations to the investors and to the people, it is difficult to you know, impress them, and it is a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure. But with obviously, you know, these guys being in the crypto / gaming / obviously owning their own businesses sort of space, you could imagine the sort of people that are coming to these events. Lots of people in esports and gaming are involved within the crypto space. So these guys are hosting, you know, meetups here regularly. Yesterday they had a Polkadot meetup conference where they rented out part of the VIP arena. So these guys network and the contacts that they've got are absolutely massive. I mean, I can announce this now because it has actually been confirmed. So, for example, the person who's doing our pre-launch audit, he goes by the name of Silor. That's his GitHub handle. He's actually working on the Ethereum Foundation, so he's working side by side with people like Vitalik Buterin. He's also working on the Monero Labs team. So, you know, we've got contacts that, you know, people don't have access to. Everyone goes down Certic, so they just say, okay, that's cool. But I mean, we've got someone who's working, you know, on the Ethereum Foundation doing our audit. You know, I think he's going to come on video and, you know, speak to you guys as well. So, you know, these guys have got a vast array of contacts within the crypto space, and we've got lots of crypto, you know, personalities that we've got lined up, ready to make some announcements as and when, you know, we feel to do so. So we've got, you know, not just the standard bog standard marketing of, you know, CMC deck stools, you know, going on big cool channels and, you know, paying Twitter influencers, you know. These guys also know, you know, a lot of, you know, professional gamers, esports teams that are winning tournaments in the values of, you know, millions of dollars with, you know, large followings online on Twitch, YouTube, etc. So yeah, we've got some partnerships that, you know, other projects simply just don't have access to. So yeah, I think, you know, we can definitely keep up the hype for this project. That's definitely not a problem or something we're worried about as a team.
You shouldn't. I do think it's one of the most solid projects that has gone through AMA Central. We've had a lot of solid projects. So I'd put this one on that top 10 list, most likely from all of the partnerships that you already have. I wanted to propose something. I'm not sure if this is going to be possible, but
Whitelist?
not even whitelist. Whitelist is going to be interesting if you want to give a few, but I wanted to show these guys the whole place you guys got set up.
Yeah, sure.
It's linked to you. I don't know if we can do that live, but if it's not possible live, we can show them a video.
No, that's why Dom's here. He's actually in the stadium right now. Obviously they're having sort of like a pre-sale sort of, not party, but, you know, all the team are there. There's like 40 team members. This is so Dom's here. So without further ado, what we'll do is we'll go into some further questions afterwards. We'll have a full tour of the arena now, and you guys will see it firsthand. So you'll be able to see what the guys have created. It's absolutely amazing.
Love it.
And I'm sure you guys will be blown away. So Dom, without further ado, if you want to just throw your video on, maybe Benson, if you want to turn your video off just while he does it, because, you know, it'll be side by side.
100%, yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Right, so
One
Dom's
second.
gonna yeah, go for it, Dom.
Just give me 1 second, please.
Perfect, no worries. So yeah, guys, this is obviously been constructed for quite a few years now. As you'll see, it's absolutely it will blow your mind away. Every AMA we've been in, people are just gobsmacked. And guys, just to let you know, there's a second one under construction, and that in talks to franchise with Asia, probably the biggest booming market, country-wise for esports / continent-wise, South American countries and the States. So we're targeting, esports booming, country / continents. So yeah, expect to see more of these venues in the future. Now, what I do want to make clear is we're not trying to promote Gamerland, the venue. This is just part of the project, so this isn't a promotional ad for Gamerland. We're building a platform called MetaPlayers. So MetaPlayers, Esport Management, and Gamerland are 3 separate companies, and I'll explain about that after the tour. Here you go. There's Dom. He's part of the team.
We see you, Dom. Where's the whole building based? By the way, where's the whole space?
Yeah, so that is actually what you're looking at now is Budapest, the capital of Hungary. So the team are Hungarian. So this is the first venue. And this, guys, is the entrance of Gamerland. So hang on, let me just turn off my... I'm getting thousands of... I do apologize. Hang on, Dom, just stay there. Let me just turn off my notifications. I'm getting spammed really hard. I think someone's trying to bot our group, but luckily we've got bots protection in there. Okay, hang on 1 minute. Let me just put on Do Not Disturb. Okay, there you go.
Take your time, Chris.
Perfect. Okay. So, guys, walking in, on the left, you've got the reception where you sign in. And then, obviously, on the right, this is sort of the entrance into the arena. As you can see, lots of cool wall graphic and game art. You've got some Crash Bandicoot. You've got God of War. You've got Mario, all your favourite game characters. There's games from, the 70s, as you'll see in a minute. All the way up to the brand new up-to-date game. So this is sort of the entrance, very futuristic, LED lights. Here's the Gamerland dog, Fiji, who actually lives in the Gamerland. And then as soon as you walk in, guys, the first thing you'll notice, as I said before, sponsorship from Samsung. So this is the Samsung corner. They left lots of tablets and devices for you guys to check out and play. Sorry if the quality goes bad. Sometimes it goes in and out. It is Telegram, I'm afraid. So yeah, as you can see, this is the Samsung corner. They're a sponsor of the Gamerland / MetaPlayer, and they've left loads of cool stuff for you guys: tablets, mobiles, and that sort of thing. Going on to the VIP area, guys. So this is how you can rent out. This holds between 60 to 70 people. Yesterday, the Polkadot crypto guys actually rented this out and had a conference here. As you can see, lots of tables, chairs, couches. At the moment, it's been arranged for a meetup, so you arrange that sort of VIP area how you want. Sometimes there's consoles and monitors here, but yesterday obviously they were holding sort of a conference with a PowerPoint, hence the big screen there. So in front of us, guys, what you're looking at directly in front of us, you'll see a big plasma. There it is. Not that one, that big purple one. It says MetaPlayers coming soon. You'll see that in a minute. That's actually the biggest TV that Samsung sell on the market. So they had to actually directly contact Samsung for this, and it cost in the region of around $200,000 US. So when the tournaments do take place, guys, this is where the tournaments will be projected onto the massive screen. And obviously the VIP area is a great place to, book and watch the tournament from up there. Holds between 60 to 70 people, with the flooring space holding between 400 to 500 people. So at the moment, there's no tournament, hence why it's empty. People know that we're doing tours today, so there's, not a lot of people allowed in. So in front of us, guys, we've got the cage. As you can see, it's sort of an octagon-themed cage for, this is, people that are going in here to play fighting games such as UFC or WWE. And obviously on the outside, you've got some, cool gaming chairs, monitors, that sort of thing. And then inside you've got, there you go. So all the old fighting games as well, Marvel games, etc. And then inside you've got the cage where the fighting games go on. So that's for people who love fighting games. Moving on to people who like driving games such as Forza, Need for Speed, Formula 1. Now, obviously, this has got the full setup with the actual, steering wheel and the chair. And we've got 8 or 9 of these machines in the arena. So, someone's playing at the moment. There you go. I think that is a bit of, is that F1? I can't quite say. That's not F1. The first one might have been there. So, yeah, there you go, guys. These guys are rented out some gaming times. In the future, once this token's up and running, of course, you're going to be able to use the FPS token, which is our native token. to obviously buy any game time, entry fees for tournaments, to register for tournaments, create tournaments, coaching time, even just to buy some beers, guys. So this is where the magic happens, guys. Meta Players GG coming soon. This is the $200,000 TV where the tournaments will be projected onto. To your right, you have 5 seats, 5 monitors, 5 keyboards, 5 mouses, 5 headsets. That is team 1. To the left, you have the same. That is team 2. And this is where tournaments will be taking place, guys. So team 1 on the left, team 2 on the right. And as you can imagine, look how big the sort of the floor is. That's where everyone will be cheering you on from. So yeah, super, super cool. Okay, what we got? We've got more. I don't even know what that was. I couldn't say it. I think that was some. So I couldn't quite hear that done. But yeah, so guys, moving on up to here. This is some more seating space, but also where people are playing sometimes. There's people playing at the moment. And this is where you can obviously hire gaming time as well. So when there's a tournament going on, people normally just, turn the chairs around and watch the tournament. But at the moment, I think he's playing a bit of COD, the new Call of Duty. So yeah, you can also watch the tournaments from up here. So as you can see by all the lighting and the designs. Oh yeah, so there you go, guys. That's you can't see it clearly, but that is the Red Bull. So Red Bull hosted the Gamerlands tournament, which is actually on Red Bull's official Instagram, which you can see, which I will send the link to Benson, and he can share it. It's on Red Bull's official Instagram of obviously the tournament taking place here. So, we haven't just put up some Red Bull and Samsung signs, trying to pretend we're sponsored by them. Obviously, you can tell that'll be quite far-fetched anyway, but yeah, you'll be able to see Red Bull and Samsung stuff scattered around the arena. So this is sort of the mini bar / restaurant, so you can eat food here and drink beers, just have something to eat. As you can see in the corner over there, more Red Bull stuff. And this is where people just chill out when, they're not gaming. So yeah, it's sort of a community hub, not just for gamers. Some people come and just chill. Some people come and speak crypto. So yeah, super, super cool place, guys. Age ranges from 14 to 15, even up to 50, 60, 70. As you'll see when we go in here, there's actually an Atari game section for the older gamers. These games are actually older than me. So yeah, there's something to cater for everyone. Okay, so here's sort of the Atari / FIFA section. So in the corner here, as you can see on the floor, there's some fake AstroTurf to give it the football / soccer vibe wherever you're from. And mainly people are coming here to play FIFA. However, there is over 110 games downloaded on these consoles, and people can play whatever they want. So that's just sort of what they like to call the FIFA corner. Now, guys, for the old school gamers, this is the Atari section with old school games as well. You've got Pac-Man, you've got some table football. There's a little Red Bull can. You've got some shooter games. And then, of course, you've got Sonic the Hedgehog, which is super old school. I'm not even sure what that console is. It's older than me. You've got Guitar Hero. And you've got Pong, which I believe is the oldest game, time-wise, that they've got in the stadium. So, yeah. Super, super, super cool. Dance machine, I'm sure everyone's been in one of them. Now, moving on to the streamer room, guys. I'm not sure if someone's in here. Let's check. Nope, no one's in here at the moment. I think they might have removed them for the tour. So, guys, this is the streamer room. So, if you bring an audience and you want to stream on the Meta Players platform and you ever see this sort of in the background and you recognize it, they will be streaming from this room. As you can see, guys, a full setup worth of the value of, between $10,000 and $20,000, maybe even more. You've got all the monitors, you've got the 4K camera, you've got the lighting. This is just perfect for a streamer. Maybe some would call it a streamer's paradise. And you've obviously got the wall art. So yeah, streaming is going to be available in the venue and then obviously on the Meta Players platform as well. For anyone who obviously can't attend the venue, not everyone lives in Hungary. I do appreciate that. Okay, moving on to what we call the bunker, guys. So this is a more sort of exclusive VIP area. I'm not sure if there's anyone in here. Yeah, there's someone in here. So this has got soundproof walls actually, and some people even rent it for 3 to 4 days straight. And just chilling here for a couple of days. You've even got the couches and the TV. Some people just come in here even and watch to watch the football games. You don't have to game in there. But as you can see, guys, it's got everything that you'd need: consoles, monitors, and obviously a lot of comfy couches and chairs to sit on, as well as the soundproof. So that's pretty cool because it's quite exclusive compared to the other VIP area. So yeah, some people are renting that out for multiple days. And then obviously in front of us are toilets. I'm assuming there's probably some iPads stuck on the wall or something when you're going to the toilet. Wouldn't surprise me. To play some games. And there's Fiji, the Gamerland dog. So, guys, that is the tour. And that is Gamerland. So I hope you enjoyed that. As you can see, guys, a lot of blood, effort, tears, time, thought, and money has gone into this. So, yeah, super, super, super cool, guys. And expect one near where you live soon. This is going to be getting franchised at a rapid rate. Esports is an absolutely booming economy. Apologies. One of the actual biggest growing economies in the world right now. With prize pools is up to like $50 million, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, thank you very much, Dominic.
Thank you, guys. It's your turn, Chris.
Thank you.
See ya.
Thank you very much for the tour, man.
Thank you very much, mate. That was mind blowing. I didn't expect it to be, any less, to be honest. When I watched the video as well that you guys have on the website, I was pretty confident that it was going to be mental. I didn't know it was going to be of this size, though. He's probably one of the biggest let's say e-gaming. How can we call it? How do you guys call that space?
It's actually the largest in Central Europe. That is the largest esports arena in Central Europe.
Esports arena, yeah, that's the word. I couldn't get the word arena. So it is indeed the largest, isn't it?
Yeah, so that's the largest in Central Europe, guys. It's several thousand square feet. It's massive, and they're hosting tournaments with tens of thousands of people like coming in and out of the venue every week, especially when the bigger tournaments are on. When Red Bull or Samsung are coming here, professional teams are flying in from Asia, China, America, South America, all around the world, even Australia, to come and play these tournaments with prize pools in the millions. Now, don't let that put you off, guys. There's not everyone's got $50,000 to enter a tournament. You've obviously got tournaments where you can enter for $5 or $10. It's not just for pros. Anyone's welcome. Obviously, you can come in if there's not a tournament, and set your own tournaments up, and create tournaments. So, I myself, I'm okay. I'd say I'm quite good at FIFA. I give someone a run for their money. But these games like Dota and League of Legends are very competitive, and lots of people playing them. So if you're not the best at it, it doesn't matter. People there to help you. You can get coaching from professionals. So yeah, it's for everyone, not just the professional gamers. Amateurs can play, and you can sort of ladder up, and get noticed in there if that's something that you're interested in.
Sounds great. We need to get on FIFA, mate.
Yeah,
let's see if you're better than me.
I'm on PlayStation.
Me too. Always been on PlayStation. Actually, never been on Xbox. Love it. We'll have a match about that too, guys. I wanted to give a little turn to this. That's why I wanted you to show the arena first, because now I want you to tell the investors how that is related to the token right now, because we are here to present a token that has a very strong business base. But how is it fully related? How is the ecosystem, feeding every single aspect of the business around?
Yeah, sure. Great question. So, as I mentioned before, guys, there is three, obviously, aspects to sort of, not a merged company, but, three different companies sort of merging into one. Eventually, it is going to be an ecosystem where the FPS token, which is the meta player's native token. Reason quickly, just to explain why it's called FPS, some people are asking. FPS obviously stands for first person shooter, which is, probably the most popular gaming term since the start of gaming. So the FPS token is the token that will be launching today at 9 p.m. UTC. But how it works, guys, is we've obviously got the Gamerland venue, the physical venue. We've got esportmanager.com, which is obviously a functioning and profitable website already, with 5,000 active users every month. And then we've got the Meta Players platform, which is obviously under development, and which is the token we've come to speak about today. So I'm just going to quickly sort of bring the use cases and utility and how this will sort of connect with each other. So obviously in the Gamerland venue, you're going to be able to use the FPS token. They're going to install 2 machines in the arena where you can buy Bitcoin, Ether, Tether, and then of course FPS, as well as some other cryptocurrencies. And you're going to be incentivized to use this. So if you use the FPS token instead of cash, for example, you're going to get 10% discount, and you're going to be able to use this for everything in the arena. Entering tournaments, creating tournaments, hiring coaching time, using the streamer room, even down to just ordering a single beer. So it'll just be down to a QR system. So you scan the QR code. I live in Marbella, so I can pay with stuff with crypto quite a lot with QR codes. So they're going to be implementing that as soon as we're live, sort of thing. So it's as simple as just sort of scanning a QR code, and that they're going to have a little booth where they explain to people who aren't so much into crypto. But yeah, there's going to be incentives to use the FPS token. So that's one use case. While we're going to use it in the Gamerland, so that will be ready, once we sort of launch the coin. Moving on to esportmanager.com. So this is where you create, register, or enter tournaments. You can host tournaments as well. And what we're going to be doing with that at the moment, you can deposit only with credit card or PayPal, and obviously you can only deposit the same way. So once we're up and running with the token, you're going to be able to still deposit with crypto and debit card and sort of PayPal as well as FPS token. But the only way you're actually going to be able to get your money out of there, guys, will be with the FPS token. So that's not going to be instant. That's going to be a transition. So obviously we can't just do that overnight. We need to sort of let people know and market it, that sort of thing. So that will be use case number 2. Moving on to use case number 3, obviously the Meta Players platform. This is going to be a platform, like a social platform for anything esport related. So going from streaming, coaching, finding an esports team. We've got agencies on there to help you connect to esports team. We're going to be sponsoring people, sending them to hotels, sending them to tournaments, paying for their hotels, flights, etc. Even down to, you're going to have a web store where you can buy any gaming equipment and that sort of thing. And this is only going to be solely used with the FPS token. So you can only deposit and withdraw with the FPS token. So, it's going to sort of be an ecosystem merging into one. So all 3 companies are sort of going to be merging into one. And what our end goal, guys, is to sort of make this the global gaming, sort of currency, especially within the crypto sphere. So we're actually speaking to over, at the moment, I think 18 or 19 merchants right now, and we're going to have, hopefully by the end of the year, sort of around 20 people accepting the FPS token on different websites, and then by the end of next year, up to around 200 sort of merchants where we can use the FPS token. And as well as that, what's pretty cool, which I forgot to mention, is we're going to be giving discounts. So if you want to buy a PS5 with FPS token, we're going to give like a 10% discount, for example. Or if you want to buy some skins or some World of Warcraft gold, any sort of items, we're going to be giving discounts to incentivize people. So yeah, once it's sustainable, something else I'd like to mention is the taxes. At the moment are 4 and 8%, 4 to buy, 8 to sell. Obviously, guys, we're going to be getting listed on some central exchanges. So the taxes over time, once it's sustainable, will be getting dropped to 0. So complete 0 tax-free coin with obviously 0 transaction tax. So yeah, that's something that's a good selling point. And a lot of people, well, not a lot of people, everyone who invests, likes a coin where there's no tax. So yeah, that's another sort of attractive feature of the project.
There's a lot of the aspects that I usually cover when it comes to most in AMAs. I do believe that, well, if I had to give my own perspective, as I always do to our investors, and they love it, they love to know what we think. I consider this, guys, to be a long-term investment, one of these investments that is going to be growing over time, since their business is going to be growing. 100% sure about that. As Chris mentioned, as I really believe, and you don't even have to believe, the numbers are there. The esport business, e-gaming business, is one of the biggest and fastest growing businesses worldwide. So it is going to be a growing business. That linked to the metaverse being a thing, and them having the platforms to maybe open even a VR space where you could include metaverse stuff. He's going to be nuts. I think it's going to be a mental investment for you. If you're able to jump into the pre-sale, don't hesitate. Don't hesitate. These guys are going very, very, very strong. In terms of the holding, as I said, I consider it a long term, honestly. If you want to take quick profits, you might be able to do it too, since he's going to be very hyped. But I think, and I really strongly recommend you to leave it there for the long run until all of the businesses develop and the franchising actually, go to places. So anyways, Chris, I think we covered a lot of the things. In terms of marketing and publishing your token around, what are you guys doing?
So, sorry, just repeat that because just to make you guys aware, I've just been notified. There's a fifth scam group going around, scraping people that I've actually been scraped into myself, with 500 members. So please, guys, nothing's been released yet. The pre-sale is not until 7 p.m. UTC. Pin our groups to the top so you haven't been added in. Normally, when you get added into groups, it will say report scam and exit group in red. So if it's saying that, guys, please leave. And also, these groups are going to have none of the messages in there. It's just going to be a muted group saying pre-sale now live. Please, please, please do not fall for this, guys. I cannot stress that enough. So I do apologise about that. So what was your question?
Chris, I was just saying in terms of marketing, in terms of targeting different communities and putting your token in an international context. What do you guys do, and what are you guys planning to do apart from covering a bunch of AMAs, which is a great way, one of the most effective ways to do so? What can we expect from you in terms of marketing?
Okay, so obviously we're going to go down obviously not traditional, but we're going to be doing the traditional marketing such as CMC, CG, DEX tools, using groups like yourself, as well as obviously large influencers, etc. And then in regards to marketing, we've actually got someone who's over in Hungary, who's on the team. She's actually been in crypto for since 2018, so she's going to be handling PR packages. And we've actually got quite unique stuff that we can use. As I said before, guys, we've got contacts that no one else has got access to. We've got, professionals, professionals that come and play and sign up for these tournaments weekly, who are very good friends with the owners of the game of land. So, we're going to be getting promoted, on platforms where people have got millions of viewers. So, yeah, due to the fact that the network of these guys is absolutely huge, and it's specifically in the industry that we're launching a token in the esports industry. We can, branch out to a lot of people. And what you're going to see in the next couple of weeks is, some massive names that if you're a stream watcher on, YouTube or Twitch, etc. You're going to start seeing a lot of people, getting sponsored by the meta players. There's already 6 or 7 people sponsored by meta players at the moment, I believe. So yeah, we've also got media PR. So we've got local media coverage in Hungary, Budapest. They're going to be coming in and covering that. So that'll actually be on live TV. So yeah, super cool. As you can imagine, when Red Bull and stuff are there, there's coverage, worldwide of these events. So there's just going to be 24/7 coverage of Metalands, guys. It's seriously insane, and I've been, I'm really lucky that I've been approached to work on this project. This is probably the most, you can't really get them more legit. The whole team are doxed, as you can see. Dom's just been on camera. He's shown you around the arena. We're sponsored by massive companies already. So yeah. I'm just super stoked, and the marketing, will sort of, I think that the company sort of in a way markets itself of, how well it's presented, and you'll see the sort of people who are getting on board. So yeah.
Yeah, very, very legit project. That's for sure. We don't even have to stress on that. I feel like we covered a lot of the things that I like to cover in AMAs. We covered the utility, covered the linkage. I wanted to give you open floor for you to approach anything you feel like you wanted to address today. At the end of the day, it's just you selling your products to our investors. So it's going to be up to you whether you want to say something else or not.
No, well, I've said what I need to say. What I'd like to do is obviously answer any questions we've got, and I see about 6 or 7 hands up. A lot of these people have been in all the AMAs. A lot of them, this is your first time. I see a lot of familiar faces in here. I see lots of people with the Meta Players logo in here, so I can see people following us around, sort of thing. So thanks, guys, for following us around. Thanks for everyone joining. We've got 220 people in here. That's a great turnout. One of the good turnouts. I know this lounge is very popular with lots of clever investors. So this isn't a simple sort of meme token, guys. This is a long-term project with utility and use at launch, not after launch. We're not coming with broken promises. So yeah, I'll just be happy to answer any questions, really.
Yeah, we're going to do that now, Chris. We're going to jump into questions, and you're going to be the one choosing who asks you questions. So go for it. Tell me, who do you want to get a question from first?
Yes, so I'll just go in order. So Celebrity Crypto Tube Boss Token. I see his hand up.
Celebrity Crypto, go for it.
Hey,
Hello,
Mark.
guys. I hope you're doing well. That was a great project, great
Thank you.
potential. I just want to ask two questions. Are you just fully running this token, or you have running other projects as well? Second, what's your potential of the Q1 of 22?
Okay, so answering question number one, yes, I've been involved in many projects. The last project I was involved in, that most of you probably know, was Floki Bro, which is sort of a meme / staking coin, which did okay at the start, around 4x on launch, and then after about 2 weeks, it sort of died down. The market crashed halfway through, from like 670 to 580. I'm not blaming it on that, but it doesn't help. And people sort of have very short memories in crypto, and short memory, short patience, and like to move on quickly. So that was the last project I was involved in. In regards to the Q2, sorry, did you say the end of Q1? Sorry, I didn't quite catch the end of the last question.
No, the beginning of the Q1 of the 22.
So what do you want me to run through the roadmap? Is that what you're asking?
Your potential, according to the market cap and.
Yeah, okay. So the Q1, guys, I'm just going to read through for anyone who hasn't seen on the Q1. So obviously, what we're doing, what we've already done is obviously we've created the Telegram. We're going to be launching the FPS token, creating the platform, PancakeSwap launch, and then obviously after launch, the listings, CMC, CG, etc. And then the Q1, guys, is partnership with professional esports teams. Now, we've already in talks. I think 2 contracts have actually been signed already for esport teams. Not fully finished the deal, but these guys have had teams in the past, and what the plan is to have professional meta players esports teams, which they sponsor and send to events, which is super cool. Merchandise is on the Q2 as well, so that's just going to be merchandise from the store, from meta players merchandise, as well as we're going to have some sort of like PS5 themes, meta players stuff, as well as other consoles, etc. Involve the gaming industry professionals and influencers, so that's already underway. Obviously these things take a bit of time due to us being in the festive period. Not everyone's online 24/7. It's sort of family time, people are off work, that sort of thing, so that will sort of be towards the middle of January. And then the ERC token launch and bridge created, so we are going to be not migrating, but we're going to also be on the Ethereum network, so we're going to be sort of bridging over to the Ethereum network. I can't give you an exact date, but in regards to the market cap, I can't really give a question on that. That's dependent on a lot of things. So I can't really give an answer of what I think the market cap's going to be at the end of the Q1 because there's too many variables involved. But I think this project's just going to grow week on week. So the answer to that would be a lot higher than what the starting market cap's going to be, but I'm not going to give an exact figure.
Yeah, that's great. That was a great answer. Are we gonna get some waitlisted spots here in this
Yeah,
element?
I can give. I'm not sure how quick you can collect them. If you can collect them within sort of 15, 20 minutes or even half an hour after, I'm happy to give a 25, 30 tier 2. Unfortunately, tier 1 is gone. This was only arranged last night. So if maybe Benson can do a form and collect some, I'm not sure if he's busy. Then maybe we can collect some spots. That's obviously down to him.
I'm open. If you guys,
thank you, Benson.
You guys give it to us. I'm open to spending some time to help our community to get better entries. That's for sure, Chris. I'm all in for our community. So you just need to tell me the details and what you guys want to portray there, as well as how many whitelists are you able to give out? Yeah,
so what we'll do is we'll give out how many people's in here. How quickly can you get them? Because we are launching at, so what's the time now? 5 and 3 hours. You can get them within like 45 minutes. We could probably give, let's say, 40, 50 spots. I didn't realize there's over 200 people in there. That's for tier 2, though, guys. So tier 1, unfortunately, is full. That was 1,000 wallets. So that's absolutely guaranteed no matter what. And then obviously tier 2 will still have a chance. I predict between maybe 70 and 80% of tier 1 will fill up. Not everyone's going to be online. Not everyone's going to be awake. And not everyone's going to remember at the exact times people are going to be busy. So tier 2 will definitely have a chance. But it's not a guaranteed spot. But yeah, we can give away, between 25 and 50 if that's not too much of a hassle for you. If you just do a docs form or something and send it over, I can add that on. That's absolutely not a worry.
Right, so Chris, you guys are launching in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Is that correct?
Yeah. Sorry. So the pre-sale is at 8 o'clock for Spanish time, so that's 7 o'clock UK, so 1900 UTC, and the launch is at 9 p.m. UTC.
Got it. So, right, I'm a DM you now. We're going to get details sorted. How many whitelists do you want to give? Let's do 25.
Yeah, 25 is perfect.
Let's do 25. What I'm going to do to gather these whitelists, we're going to open the chat after the AMA. Let me see. Give me just 1 second. Let's see how we can do it. We usually do Google Forms, but if you don't have a Google Form yourself, which is yours, then it's going to be a little difficult. So what we're going to do is the first 25 comments on the post, okay, on the Saffocal post, will receive their whitelist. It's got to be meaningful comments, okay, guys. Try to give some support to the project and to what you saw today. Don't just go like whatever, Don't just throw in a couple letters. Just give something meaningful out. And the first 25 meaningful comments will win a whitelist. Okay, please comment on the Sappho post, the Saffocal post. Okay. With that said, Chris, once I have their wallets, I'll send them to you and you'll whitelist them. Is that okay?
Yeah, absolutely. That's absolutely not a problem.
Sweet, mate. I think Celebrity Crypto got his answers, got the answers he was expecting. So let's go for.
Yeah, you can just unmute anyone. And I don't
Who do you
mind.
want to choose next?
I don't mind. I'll just go down in order. So I think we've got Sainty.
Let's go for Sainty then. Sainty, go for it.
Hey, I was in your ping sale AMA too. I wanted to ask this question since your business is already, you have a running business with Gamerland. So how would would the resources and revenue be distributed regarding to that? Because you might have to give them a cut, right, of the expenses and of whatever revenue you generate. So yeah.
So just repeat the last bit of that question. I did hear the first bit.
So the revenue generated through the Gamerland venue and the esports management thing you are doing. The revenue generated, you would have to give them a cut of that, right? So how would you distribute it, and in your tokens or through in the
Yeah, so I'm not sure if I completely understand the question. It's probably maybe a better question for Ben, who's actually not here at the moment. Obviously, I don't have anything to do with them two companies. Obviously, I sort of do technically, but that they're his companies. If I think of what you mean is obviously Gamerland and Esports are going to generate profits as well. Cash profits. If what you mean is it going to be getting pumped into meta players? Some of it, of course, it is. Developing the platform is not going to be, sort of cheap. And obviously we've got a mobile app coming as well. So, if that's what you mean. Unfortunately, I can't give you a concrete answer because Ben normally does, but obviously he's handling the pre-sale with one of the devs, the in-house devs over at Gamerland. So he couldn't make it for this one. So if you want to join the pre-sale AMA, Ben is going to be there, and for sure I can get a better answer for you.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you very much. Next one, Chris. Do you want to go for Andy or Business Financial?
Yep.
You want to go
Absolutely.
for it?
Yep, anyone you want, you can unmute.
Let's go with Andy. Andy, very happy to see you around. How's it going?
Hey, it's going well here morning where I'm at. My question, I'm just curious, do you foresee your main source of revenue coming from the booming esports industry or from investors, or is it kind of like a even split, or just remains to be seen?
I would say mix and match, really. Obviously, esports is absolutely booming and the prize pools are getting bigger and bigger. Obviously, you can enter these tournaments with the FPS token. You're going to get discounts for doing so. So it's going to incentivize teams to do so. And then obviously, with on the Meta Players platform as well. Everything on the Meta Players platform, you can only deposit and withdraw it in with FPS. So I would say a mix of both. And obviously, there's a lot of eyes, not just, within Telegram, but, they've got friends who are attending the Gamerland in real life who are, not completely clued up, but we're looking to, invest $300,000-$400,000 in private sale, but obviously that's not possible. So these people, they've got around them, are quite wealthy through, whether it's crypto or esports. So, a lot of people are going to be investing into this, not just through the whitelist, but on launch as well. So expect to see some big buys and a lot of swing trading because, it's quite low tax, 4% buy, 8% sell. And obviously this is going to go down over time. So lots of volume I'm predicting for day one.
Very cool. Very cool. Just a general question. So I appreciate that. The low tax should bring some fireworks. Definitely.
Yeah, for sure, man. For sure.
Perfect. Yeah, that was a good question as always, Andy. Thank you for being so encouraged to ask questions. Let's move on now to our business financial network, maybe. Let's go for it.
Hey, thanks a lot, gentlemen. Thank you very much, Benson, for holding the space. This is a really great space you guys are holding here on Travladd.
Thank you.
And Chris, unbelievable project. Unreal. Very good. I was going to ask, so, I've been in this space for a bit of time now, and I'm really excited about the fact that you want to bridge your token onto ETH. More importantly, how are you going to handle the fact that, there's a whole bunch of apes and whales that come in and really manipulate the charts? Do you guys have a manual buyback? Do you guys have anything planned? Do you guys have some personal whales to come into the chart and help the charts? Because the one thing that I've noticed being a part of core teams in this space, and I appreciate you sharing the fact that you've been a part of other projects. That's really key here, especially in this space. Trust needs to be earned, not just given.
Yeah, for sure.
How do you expect to handle the overall market sentiment and then the specific possible market manipulation? Obviously, even as we've been on this AMA, I've been pulled into like two or three fake groups saying that they're pumping their token. So my question to you is, how are you going to handle, those type of, activities?
Yeah, sure. So, in regards to the buyback and all the sort of things we've got into place, if you want to join the pre-sale AMA, we're actually going to have the dev there who I mentioned before, Silla, who's done the audit and read through the contracts and helped write the contracts, etc. So he's going to be on the AMA answering them sort of questions, the technical questions. In regards to whales, I think just from the way we're marketing it and the token and product itself, I think it will incentivize people to buy large amounts due to the fact that we've got a precise and clear roadmap. And have they got any friendly whales? I mean, like a lot of these people are seriously wealthy. They're hosting crypto meetups 2 or 3 times a week. So obviously Meta Players is all advertised around the whole arena. People are going to start speaking about it. So it's not just a group of 8,000 Telegram. We've promoted it on YouTube, on Instagram, on Twitter, on Discord. We're going to be using other sort of marketing tactics, such as using professional streamers, gamers, esports, professional teams, etc. So yeah, I think causing sorry, what am I saying? So to create buy pressure and such things, I don't think should be a problem. Of course, charts do get manipulated. There's not too much that can be done by that.
Agreed.
But
Agreed.
I'm sure the team are extremely clever guys. These guys are, millionaires on paper before, Meta Players. So, they're very switched on and they've got, 2 massive companies running, which is turning over profits. So, we've got lots of, good contacts, good developers and big people in the space on board.
Yeah, no, hey, listen, that's great. That's awesome. And I would definitely keep some of those friendly whales close. Thank you very much, Benson, for having me ask my question. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for your politeness and for such a good question.
Yeah, for sure.
We hope to see you around very soon, of course. I want to round it up here. You have a lot to do, Chris. I got all the whitelists to collect and send them to you. You have to get them registered. We have so much to be doing right now. So what I want to do right now is round it up, just give you my best wishes, honestly. Good luck. Keep doing good things. keep yourselves professional, and your business is definitely on the rise. Got nothing else to say, Chris. It was a great time.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you very much for having me, guys. Thanks for the questions. I know a few of our hands up. We'll be hosting a 1 hour long pre-sale voice chat where we'll be answering as many questions as possible. I'm also going to unmute our main chat now for any questions. If you've got any important things, please DM me or any of the team. You can find the team by doing /admin list in the main group. Make sure you're speaking to one of the team and not someone impersonating me. I've had 3 people impersonating me already, doing a very similar, obviously, username. So like Chris Meta with 2 A's instead of 1 A, same picture, same bio. So please be careful, guys. I'm never going to ask you for funds or that sort of thing. So thanks, guys, for having me. It's been a pleasure. One of the more enjoyable AMAs, super professional on Benson's part, and I'm sure we'll be coming in here in the near future. So thank you very much, guys.
Thank you so much, Chris. You do you now. Go back to, getting set up and getting ready for that amazing pre-sale that you're going to have. Again, I wish you the best of luck. I'm going to be watching over your success and over your development. Next time I'm in Budapest, I'll head to the arena. That's 100% sure. And what can I say? I mean, just book me a VIP table at that arena.
I haven't actually been there myself yet, but I'm going to be going over on the 3rd of January to maybe move over for a couple of months and then come back to Marbella for summer. It's pretty dead in Spain for summer. I was going to try, but I've had some issues with all the vaccine passports and all that stuff. So I'm going to be over, I think, on the first week of Jan in Budapest. So I'll do some videos with the arena guys, some live videos.
Amazing, mate. Have a good one. We'll probably see each other around Spain as well. So,
man, whenever you're in Marbella, message me, bro.
See you soon, mate. Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being such a good guest, and we'll have you very, very soon, I'm sure. Have a good day. Have a just lovely day.
Thank you so much. Cheers,
Thank
guys.
you for having us, guys.
Thank you so much, Dom.
See ya.
Thank you for the arena. See ya, mate. Thank you so much, guys, for being here, of course. Thank you for watching our AMAs. Once again, we appreciate bringing really good quality projects and giving you the chance to join early. So some of you are going to have a whitelist. Don't waste it. It is a great opportunity. And that's it. I'll see you soon. Peace. Bye-bye.